Former President Trump officially accepting his nomination at the final night of the Republican National Convention and spoke about his plans for inflation and the economy should he take office.
We have an inflation crisis that is making life unaffordable, ravaging the incomes of working and low-income families, and just simply crushing our people like never before. I will end the devastating inflation crisis immediately, bring down interest rates, and lower the cost of energy. We will drill, baby, drill.
Introduced without comment, Yahoo Finance's Rick Newman joins us with the details. Hey, Rick.
Hey, guys. So we taped a new podcast this morning. Ben, Rochelle, and I, our new capital gains podcast, Capital with an O. And Ben down in D.C., he said Trump actually gave two speeches. He broke it down. The first was a 19-minute speech. The second was a 73-minute speech. The 19-minute speech was the one that Trump had been telling us where he was going to talk about uniting the country. There was a dramatic retelling of the assassination attempt last Saturday. And that was interesting because that was Trump in a different way. And then the other 73, the other speech, the 73-minute one, was basically Trump's campaign speech. Although he was a little more monotone than usual. It was monotone Trump rather than outraged Trump. But he basically went through all the things he felt he did so great during his first term and all the things that are wrong with Biden. And he decided he wasn't really going to unify the country after all. He referred to crazy Nancy Pelosi. He trashed Biden. He said he wasn't going to mention Biden's name, but he did twice, and he couldn't resist himself. And there were all the lies and exaggerations we've gotten familiar with. The Washington Post had a nice breakdown this morning. They detailed 24 lies and exaggerations Trump told about the economy, about inflation, and things like that. So we are back. We're kind of back to where we were before the assassination attempt, I think. And the big story now is going to be, what does Joe Biden do? Does he pull out? And a lot of people think he is going to pull out possibly by this weekend.
Yeah, what's the latest that we're hearing on that there, Rick?
His candidacy is becoming untenable. And I think there are four prominent Democrats who are talking with Biden about this. It's Hakeem Jeffries, the minority leader in the House, Chuck Schumer, Nancy Pelosi, and Barack Obama. Those are the big four. I don't think we're going to hear any of them come out and publicly break with Biden and say he needs to go. I think they are very clearly telling him privately that he needs to go. And Nancy Pelosi previewed this last week. I mean, she said on MSNBC, yeah, I'm waiting to hear what Biden decides about his presidential campaign. Biden, of course, has been saying all along, there's no decision to make. I've already made it. I'm running. But Nancy Pelosi said, yeah, I'm interested to hear what he decides in coming days. And I think that was a signal right there that the sort of inside machinery of the Democratic Party is working hard to get Biden to withdraw. And if he doesn't withdraw, it's hard to see how he could win, because now the Democrats are almost as much against Biden as the Republicans are.
Donor funding's dried up, essentially.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a civil war because it's not infighting. It's basically trying to take the keys from Grandpa. It seems likely that he is going to withdraw by this weekend.